Okay, hi guys. I'm making this video because there's been a few questions about the sustainability of dōTERRA essential oils. And this actually came from a photo that I posted on my Instagram about how many roses go into one 10 ml diluted roller bottle of rose essential oil. It was about 9 pounds or 9 bushels, like huge amounts of rose, right? For a diluted experience of rose. And someone was like, whoa, like how is that sustainable? And they worry because dōTERRA is the largest essential oil company in the world, and we sell a lot of oils, right? So it is so important that what we do is sustainable. So what I'm here to do today is to share with you a little bit about dōTERRA's sustainability practices and to assure you that they are actually a super responsible company, and I don't take environmental sustainability lightly. My background is in organic farming for 8 years, from 2009 to whatever 8 years later is 2017. I was organic farming. That was my source of income. That was my main job. So I lived and breathed that culture of sustainability and organic agriculture. Just a bit of background so I do know what I'm talking about for the most part. Okay, so I want to tell you a little bit about the rose to start off with. So you'll notice that when you go into dōTERRA's store that there is no way that you can buy pure rose oil. We have a 5 ml pure rose. This is not it. We do have a 5 ml pure rose, but it only becomes available 1 month per year. And usually it's only through a promotion. So this last year, so 2018, you could only get that rose through an enrollment promotion. So if you enrolled a certain amount of people with their own wholesale account, then that was like your little prize, right? Other than that, you cannot buy it. And you cannot buy it, definitely can't buy a large bottle. They only have small bottles. The only way you can buy it is in a 10 ml rolling, which I have down here. And that is a pre-diluted experience. We don't actually know how much rose oil is in there, but it is enough to be effective, that's for sure. So it's in this size bottle. My rose is somewhere else right now, and it's got fractionated coconut oil and a little bit of rose oil. So that is a part of dōTERRA's sustainability practices. They only make available what is sustainable. How cool is that? The other thing that we do for sustainability, one of the other things that we do for sustainability is the way that we source. So, for example, we have farms in Somalia. Actually, they're not farms. We have frankincense that comes out of Somalia. The frankincense trees grow wild and they're owned by the local people there. What we have is sustainability officers on the ground working with the local people to make sure that the trees do not get damaged or do not get harvested in the wrong way. So what this looks like is people have studied, there's actually that's doing research studies on frankincense. They have a certain way of harvesting the trees and a certain time of year where the yield is the best for the least damage to the tree. So they'll tap into the tree and then they'll the sap of the frankincense will drip out, and they can tell by the look of the sap if it's a healthy tree, if it's been harvested at the wrong time, and a couple of other things about the tree. So how cool is that? They're really connected to their trees. This year, 2018, dōTERRA are not harvesting any frankincense from Somalia. This is a part of their sustainability practice. For a whole year, they are letting all the trees rest. This is amazing. If you guys knew what this meant, it means years of planning in advance to have enough frankincense sap to provide the whole needs, all of the needs for dōTERRA. Frankincense, which is one of the most popular oils, for a whole year. And then after that year, they'll start harvesting again. The trees would have had a chance to regenerate and become even more healthy, and just to make sure that we're not damaging them and the life of the trees is elongated as much as possible. That's another sustainability practice. How amazing is that? I'll give you one more example of how we are a very sustainable company. And that is that the sourcing model we use, which is co-impact sourcing, looks after the farmers. As a farmer myself, I know the most important thing is to care for the farmers. So passionate about this, and the reason why I do this business is to spread this message more and more about how amazing farmers are. So one of the things we've done for the farmers is to remove the middleman, remove the broker. And this also is super important for our quality. So by removing the broker, we have less hands in which the oils can become tampered with, you know, because sometimes brokers like to do the thing to extend the oil so they can get more oil to make more money. We're going straight to the farmers, and what we have done in many cases is give the farmer what we would have given a broker, which in some cases is about, as far as I understand, like 5 times as much, maybe up to like 10 times as much. And we are able to increase their salary by year as the yield increases and the relationship is built, right? This is probably the most important sustainability practice, because if you have burning out farmers, if you have farmers that are a bit resentful or are like damaged in their bodies from working too hard, you don't have a sustainable business. That is not a sustainable practice. People will often do lots of things sustainably and good and ethically and forget about the people. dōTERRA is a company for the people, and not just the rich people, not just the people selling the oils. We do get very well looked after. They care for the farmers, the people on the ground, wintergreen, the people in Nepal farming the wintergreen. They actually harvest it wild and they get paid for it on the spot. They weigh it and they get paid for it on the spot. And their wage, we have increased, I can't remember the numbers, as of last year we did increase it again. It's absolutely incredible. They're earning more money than they ever thought was possible, some of these farmers, and I have so many stories to tell you, but I'm going to leave it at that. Those few examples just to let you know how dōTERRA is looking after sustainability of their company, of the farmers, of the planet. How cool is that? So we are super lucky. If you have any more questions specifically around sustainability or any other questions about dōTERRA, please put them in the comments below and I will answer them. Thanks, guys. And oh yeah, if you don't have a dōTERRA account, hit me up. I'd love to support you as a customer or as a business builder. So guys, mwah.